asking if I'm any good, if I sound good.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my
Hey!
God!
Yeah, and that's just some shit I can't fucking talk about on the show. So you guys better not be doing some kind of cold open. Oh,
No,
fuck.
no.
Talking over Transformers.
Welcome to Talking Over Transformers with Forrest and
Wolfie.
And Rick?
I'm Wolfie.
Yeah, my name is
And
Wolfie,
Jake.
and I'm not a Nazi.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
none
we're
of
all
us,
not Nazis.
I assume, are Nazis.
I am not.
But
yet
we
a
are
Nazi.
all talking over Transformers.
Hey, hot dog.
Go.
What do we want?
Today
What
we've got.
What are we talking over today?
Well, so I got So like there's that you know those wild docking toys that are out? They got a that are coming out. So they got like a whole little animated series of shorts where they do like some wild docking in there, and we figure out what wild docking means. I think it's called Wild King.
Doc King.
Wild Dog King.
And I can't back out of this. So we're stuck. We're locked in.
Wild the King. Yeah.
I got the first two episodes of Wild King subtitled.
Okay.
I'll cover like 10 minutes, and then I have 3 episodes of Armada.
What year is Wild King from?
This year.
This year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's starting to come out because it's an upcoming toy line.
It's because of the toy line. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then
wait a minute. They released these cartoons in anticipation of a toy line.
we have, and then we also have Transformers Armada, which is the one I grew up on. Oh, that's right. I have that Armada Megatron.
I thought these were just classic tales of mirth, and the toy line was almost entirely unrelated.
Yeah, I thought that was just inspired by maybe, but
yeah.
Well,
from that hit TV show, The Transformers, we bring you the
from that comic book.
Rick, I can see why you're confused. See, what happens is when a robot that's in disguise
loves each other very much.
No. When you become good friends with a robot that's an animal, you dock. You join
robots
forces.
Love each other very much.
No, they don't have to love each
friends.
other.
And
I don't think this is going to be a wild tale of romance, Rick. This is just about what you do with your friends. Sometimes.
It might be. You can't say that for sure. And then after this, we have Transformers Armada, which was Hasbro and Takara teaming up to make an anime. After the kind of failure of Robots in Disguise, which was their attempt to get back to, the cars instead of the animals that Rick hates.
So those fucking animals, Jesus.
Yeah. Which they figured they were on the right track with Robots in Disguise. It just wasn't that big hit. So they made what's it called in Japan? I think Legends of the Microns or something.
Yeah.
Which they then translated. I think they for Legends of the Microns and Armada, they worked pretty close. Also for Energon, and then it's all part of this big Unicron trilogy. Armada, Energon, and Cybertron.
It was not going to be a trilogy. They just
was supposed to be a trilogy.
Well, then why are the cartoons so radically different and don't actually tie into each other?
No, they aren't radically different. They do tie into each other. Armada and Energon directly tie into each other. Energon is very much a post-war story.
Right, Unicron's dead or whatever.
It's like maybe 5-10 years after, maybe 20
years Galaxy Force.
after. Then Galaxy Force. So what happened was the studio that made Galaxy Force decided on their own to be like, well, we don't need it to be connected, but Hasbro and Takara were like, please make it connected. So then when they released it, and then they still considered it part of the Unicron trilogy in Japan, but then when they brought it over to America, they dubbed it as Cybertron and redubbed it so it has more connections, but really it's not that connected.
It's by far the best toy line of the three. You can hate the cartoon if you wish, but it's by far the best toy line.
Yeah. And all three of the cartoons, they're fine. They're all right. I like Armada.
I have no interest in watching Energon. That shit is horrible.
Energon's a little bit better than Armada. I think I enjoyed Energon more than I'm enjoying Cybertron.
I don't know. Yeah,
but that's because I just like the idea of a post-war story. You know,
why is it so boring then?
So the full title is Super. They Super do Robot. Sorry, I just want to get this out. Super Robot Lifeform Transformers Legends of the Microns in Japan.
Yes, but all Transformers shows in Japan start out with Super Robot Lifeform and then whatever.
Cho Robot Side Maitai. Okay.
As much as I like Energon, it does have like maybe 4 storylines that they just repeat over and over the entire run.
Also, like I do feel like the mix of CG and 2D animation
that's rough. That makes it a rough watch for me.
It's way better in Cybertron. It doesn't look integrated, but it just looks better in Cybertron.
Yeah, it does look better in Cybertron.
That's what we watched last week, right? With I remember we watched something that had a mix of
yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna press play, and here we
Where's
go.
that cube?
But the cube's gone.
We were watching the cube, Rick.
Oh yeah, I can't. I don't know what to do unless there's a cube.
But you should look at the screen and then you want to see the cube.
All right, I'm watching this while docking just because I haven't seen this yet. I definitely like the colors. It looks good.
They look like the toys.
They definitely look like the toys. This looks like Cybertron, honestly.
The animation on the giraffe run was pretty good. And then the rest of these are dinosaurs, so...
Okay, so I just assumed all these Japanese ones were older for some reason. I don't know why.
Fight Super Robot Lifeform.
Planet Elementros. Looks like Earth.
Hey, don't be racist.
All those blue planets look the same to me. Wild King!
Oh, God. I definitely like this, forest here. That looks good.
Oh, yeah, the backgrounds are...
What was that?
So you're looking good, Forrest.
So who has the copyright to this Wild King thing?
Takara.
I think Elon
Takara. So yeah, it definitely looks like they just took the CAD files and plugged them in here.
Yeah.
I don't like the mouths don't. I don't like that the mouths don't.
Way cheaper to animate.
Yeah, it probably saves a lot of time too.
The real strain on the animator's wrist to have them animate.
Exactly, especially during a live show. Yeah.
Oh, they're just whipping this out.
They're just whipping this out, this wild docking show.
These backgrounds are giving me pre-rendered vibes. Like,
oh yeah, no, they're from a different. They're from a video game, I think.
I'm gonna say this is probably some default thing that they can use from Unreal Engine.
Is this animation just from the intro we just saw?
Yes. No, the intros from this.
Yeah,
damn, those trees look great.
Yeah.
Look at him transforming, flipping around, looking his
it's showing you how to transform it. That's awesome.
I'm just gonna say this is probably some default thing they get to use without paying from Unreal.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be seeing that a lot of times.
It's like
spinning the tree around.
Default background.
It's the new.
Oh no, Optimus is gonna kill that giraffe.
It's the new quick animation thing from Epic Games because of Fortnite.
I'm a giraffe energy beast.
Wow. I can't read the subtitles, so I'm just going to make up my own story to go with it.
You don't really need the subtitles. You get the idea. He's
no, I don't like
unicorn or giraffe,
this.
He said.
When do they get to the docking factory?
No, it's not a factory, Rick. They are the factory.
They are the factory.
I don't like that emblem on his chest sparkled and Optimus just stared at it quietly.
Well, yeah, it does something.
I like that.
Clearly, Beast Wars Megatron, right?
Duck.
It's definitely a reference to Beast Wars Megatron. That's what I was about to say. I like that it's
what is
clearly
this?
referencing Beast Wars Megatron.
That was weird. The laser shot across the forest at light speed, and then when it's 10 feet away from the dinosaur or whatever, it slows down to half a mile an hour.
Oh, who's that? Captain what?
Megatron.
That's Captain Megatron.
Say Megatron.
That's Megatron, and the dinosaur is Captain Volca, I guess.
Yeah, that's because they're docked right now. They're hooked together.
Got it.
This is the worst one of these cartoons I've ever seen. This is trash.
This is better than the mini missions or whatever the fuck.
They don't even translate.
Cyber
missions.
Hell, that wasn't even in full color.
I mean,
Megatorio.
To be real, if you're watching Super Sentai, you're kind of used to mouths not moving.
Oh, so look, their eyes flash instead of their
eyes flashing. Yeah, like Wheeljack.
Wheeljack's ears flash when he talks.
As you do. As one does.
There's all the little screw, little peg holes and things are all in there.
Wait, does nobody else's ears flash when they talk? Is it just me?
Sorry, Whoopi. Maybe you want to go to a doctor. Oh.
A wild doctor.
Dinosaur and
animal tribes. We're getting previews of future.
Keep it down. I'm trying to hear this dialogue.
Here.
We're getting lore.
There's a Spinosaurus in there.
So this is the Captain Dinosaur talking through.
Wait, his name's not
Megatron.
Lord Megatron.
Yeah. So Megatron teamed up with the Dinosaur tribe, and I guess Optimus is teaming up with the Mammalian tribe.
So they all have some sort of logo on their chest. One guy has a leaf. The other guy had something different.
They're all leaves.
Oh, I thought the other guy was like a lightning bolt or something.
It might have some kind of emblem on it, but it's definitely just multiple.
They all have emblems that you attach to Optimus's chest or Megatron's chest when you dock them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God damn it! Robot punch.
Robot punch.
What the dinosaur? How else are they supposed to? What are they supposed to have? Are they supposed to steal a fleshy arm and punch with that too? They only have
the head
punches.
Let's get some axes.
Wait, why is the arm talking now?
The arm was
because the
talking
arm
on the other one.
Did he say the thing?
That's the guy's head.
That's one of his heads, but he was talking
about his
other head.
Right, and
look at that Matrix.
The other head is invisible while they're docking, so.
But he's not docked yet, is he? Or did he attach?
I'm pretty sure that they're docked.
You can't just.
Oh, maybe not.
Elemental
this
energy.
Is awkward. This is.
See, is the thing on the chest have some element power?
This docking is wild.
This guy's the power of leaf. The other guy's the power of fire.
God damn it! I keep seeing the same run cycle over and over again.
Oh, that's a parts forming.
They're docking. Oh, look at that!
Is this a direct homage to Galaxy Force Cybertron, or
is this back up?
Is it just they just don't know what else?
You know what? It has to be, because that's exactly how the combination works in Cybertron.
Is this the power of element energy? Yes.
I like that they're referencing a 20-year-old cartoon in this. Awesome.
The giraffe energy.
Wait,
was that the whole thing? That was 10 minutes?
Giraffe energy.
My God.
That was 10 minutes.
Pretty great.
Pretty good.
Okay, so this is Armada, yes?
So this is Armada. This is the episode 1 of Armada. Let's restart this. Let me see if I can find some subtitles. Oh, maybe I can't, because I can't seem to exit this. So we're stuck.
That's okay. Is it dubbed?
Yes.
A unique digital entity came into being.
Oh, here we go.
What's happening? There we go.
These digital mechanical beings became known as Transformers.
Transformers!
Soon to become known throughout time and space as Cybertron.
Ooh, this looks great.
It looks older than it is.
I think this is great. The animation sometimes is but when it's that last fight between Galvatron and Optimus is fucking incredible in this.
Wait a minute, are we done with Wild Docking already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus, that was fast.
Yeah, you walked away for 1 minute, and that was all you needed.
I didn't walk away. I was here the whole time.
I watched you press mute.
You glanced over the other direction, and now it's gone. So yeah, this like animation, it feels, or I guess it's the drawing, something about it looks like early 90s-ish to me, but I guess it's early 2000s.
Well, it came out in 03, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 22 years old.
It looks cool. I feel like stuff in the early 2000s was getting like starting to you're starting to lose some of the details and stuff, like with a lot of shows. But I don't know.
Man. I don't know, man. I feel like 2003, that was pretty great. It was like before 9/11. Everything was still great.
Wait.
9/11?
No.
Oh. Wait, did 9/11 happen in 2005?
No.
Afraid not, Rick.
No.
I always knew I was going to forget that.
2003 is the year we invaded Iraq.
Yeah, maybe you remember 2005 because that was when.
Is that like that was a preemptive attack on Iraq to stop 9/11?
Yeah, preemptive strike. Yeah, shock and awe. You know.
Shock and y'all.
I remember that.
Shock and y'all.
There was like I forget which country album that was, but he was called Shock and Y'all.
Maybe.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe it's
I remember
Texas. Maybe it's Tennessee.
Well, yeah, 2005. That's when that would have started. I remember my dad saying that to me. He was like, "Shock and awe, Jake. Shock and awe."
What the? He was just talking about like swinging by Subway or something.
That was literally like it's funny because that was like the quiet name for the tactics that were used to damage and scare forces, and then they were just like project.
Oh wait a minute, what about this theme song?
Operation?
All right, so this is rad.
The whole operation title now.
This is rad.
He's rad.
He's
For
rad.
our country.
There's a lot of beauty in the animation here. I will say, there's a lot of colors.
I think so.
It's nice. Yeah.
He's called rad because he's got a permanent level of radiation.
I think if they didn't move over to half CGI, half animation for Energon and Cybertron, the trilogy would have been more well regarded.
Well, they would have had to cut it down to like from 52 episodes down to like 12. So
no,
that's just expensive, man.
Episodes.
No, I mean if they were to just fully animate every one of those, then they wouldn't have been able to afford it because it's very expensive.
Second, is this just Bart Simpson?
That's just Bart Simpson.
That's just Bart Simpson.
He's a robot Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. A lot of DEI in this episode.
Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to take a rain check.
Yeah, there's female characters. Yep. What's up with that?
I don't know if I want to be adjacent to a Nazi in my jokes right now.
Oh.
I don't see the DEI because the main character is clearly white and he has a black friend or Hispanic friend. So
yeah, black or Hispanic.
And that's
that is a Hispanic guy. I don't know. Wolfie's just racist against Hispanic people.
Doing a terrible job.
Because
I mean, that is isn't that
characters.
the motto of talking over Transformers? If they give us a race, we'll disparage it.
No. No,
I voted against that motto, just to be clear.
I was not apparently present for the vote because I would have said "fuck you." Who the
Yeah, but Jake, your alternative motto was "My struggle."
Oh my god.
Talking over
Which I
Transformers,
still
my
think
struggle.
it's not terrible. Just has some baggage. That's all.
Yeah,
you
you're naming
rehabilitate.
You're naming it after a 4-part thing in the X-Files, and I don't know why you're doing that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where they got the idea
Alexis.
from.
There's an Alexis in here?
Here she comes. This is her on the skateboard.
I mean, I don't
no,
think they
no.
licensed it, Rick, but I'm sure that there's Alexis in here.
Oh no, that's the
Like the car company.
Haha.
Let's see, you got the bicyclist, and you got the motorcycle kid.
Yeah, the skateboard kid.
Motorcycle kid?
Oh,
We
that's
need a,
Energon.
No, that's also this. Rad rides a bicycle. Spoilers, his minicon is a bicycle. The Latino is a skateboard, and Alexis rides a moped that turns into
And they all combine into the super minicon or some shit.
The El Doc.
I think the combined
God.
comes in Energon, but I don't remember.
I love the idea that Hasbro stumbled on. They're like, hey, we found a licensable way to say combining.
They got.
I got it. Docking. We totally nailed it.
If they submit a patent for the idea of toys docking,
We have to go through the glory hole to get to the wild dog.
We'll call it something no one can make fun of.
Wild dicking. Got feelings too, you know.
These are the bullies.
This shit is garbage.
These are the bullies.
You're not the boss of me, Dad.
These are the bullies.
You're not so big.
So our little friends are snooping around in some lame old deserted mine shaft, huh? Let's go after them.
It looks like they went down the glory hole.
Yeah, that's exactly where they're going. Bullies going down the glory hole. What?
Good thing
I
they
don't
brought,
trust
good
that
thing they
root.
brought that flashlight.
Or is that a rope?
real hard on making sex jokes about a show that's mostly about these kids.
I didn't do it. They did it. They made it.
You're doing it.
They did. They did that.
You're both
You are
actively
doing
doing
it.
it.
I didn't.
Well, I don't understand. What's the sex joke?
I
Glory hole?
didn't.
What? This was the name of the mine shaft.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is just great. Now which way to
Huh?
go? This is all your fault.
This show is the show that
Holy
has
crap.
the only Megatron I ever used to own as a kid. That
Oh,
I then
yeah.
lost, and then Rick sent me another one.
Megatron, attack!
And then I bought the Legacy Galvatron, which is it's got more articulation, but I don't know if it's a better toy.
It's weird. It's a weird lateral move. Like it's not necessarily an upgrade. It has improved things, but to get them, they took away other things.
It's very
Yeah.
confusing.
I don't want to do the action gimmicks anymore, I guess.
The action gimmicks is the fun part of that toy. It's the little claw thing on the side of the tank treads.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's where the fun is to be had.
It's just like I guess it matches up with like how people perceive adulthood is like, you don't need the little fun bit. You can
No,
just
the
have
fun.
the symbol.
You didn't buy these toys to have fun with them. You bought them to pose them in a particular pose and then put on a shelf, and then yell at anyone else for messing with.
I want to shoot missiles out of my dragon. Thank you very much.
As I'm fond of telling my son, "Hey, stop messing with those toys. They're not for playing with."
Yeah.
Those aren't the
So my-
playing toys. Stop
You
it.
think that's a toy?
Those are my retirement toys.
That's your inheritance you're playing with.
Jesus, they've been falling down this glory hole a long ass time.
Oh my god.
Finally hit the bottom.
They finally hit
I
bottom.
finally remembered how to transform Armada Optimus Prime into his normal mode.
They hit the back wall of that glory hole.
What was he
Oh
before?
my
Forrest?
god.
His super robot mode.
Super robot mode.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, I broke it.
Holy cow! I don't hate the theme song that goes along with this show.
Oh, what is the reverse embossed image
Oh,
of
it's
these
fun.
characters?
Like it was from Earth, but the good
I don't know,
news is
Scoob.
it looks like it's been sitting for a while.
This really does feel like it feels like an episode of the Scooby Doo. Where are you?
Someone lives down here?
It's got some of those early 2000s. We're trying to connect with kids' vibes.
They're like, what if Dora the Explorer met the Transformers?
No, that's not what this is, Rick.
I gotta say, I've never
Fucking
watched
idiot.
Dora. I've never watched
We
Dora
are-
the Explorer.
This is this is Pokemon meets Transformers.
Something really bizarre.
I've been zinged and I love it.
There's a lot of humans in this.
Yeah, I gotta say, I haven't seen a whole hell of a lot of Transformers here so far.
Well, the Transformers aren't on Earth yet.
Oh man, that's
It's
like
we got
halfway
50
through the first season.
We got 52 episodes to kill here. We got plenty of time to hang out with these kids first.
You're right. I think that one kid's got a torch.
That other kid's got Tintin eyes.
Do we have to cut that? Is that a slur?
He's Hispanic. How did you know which kid I was talking about, Boris?
I told you, Rick. He's Hispanic
How did you know which one I was talking about?
because he has those beady little eyes.
Oh my god.
Because he's Hispanic. Oh
Yes,
God!
though, he's either Hispanic or you know what?
He touched that thick, hard rock.
There we go.
Oh no!
So I feel like we're doing a lot of walking, but we're not like getting down to like getting to know these characters very much. I don't know.
You're watching
oh, no.
a
What is
3-part
this?
premiere. It's
They woke up.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
an
I'm
hour
just-
and a half premiere. Let it breathe, guys.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
You got to get the backstory.
They haven't even
here.
met the Transformers.
No, that's happening
I
now.
like-
They haven't even
I like
met
this girl's
no, they're
outfit.
meeting
It's
the
like
mini-cons
she's got like a collared shirt on.
You gotta let go. This place is gonna cave. I'm coming.
Let go of that rock. He's like, but I can't put down the rock. Jesus, what was that cut?
Gosh, the mountain is the epicenter, and that's where
Oh no, is she on a laptop? Is it like a 2003 laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, they found
It's
Captain
an
Planet.
E-machine.
What's going on?
Is this 02 or 03? I can't remember.
It might be 03.
02. What an unnatural way to say that.
See, I guess, yeah, this would have been 2002.
So they woke up the
2003.
minicons.
Ought to.
Sets
right?
off all of the minicons to wake up. It sets them off to fly around the world.
1900 and aught.
Now they got to collect all. They got to collect them all. Got to.
They got to collect them. Oh wait, the
Gotta
minicons
catch
are coming to
all
Earth right now.
minicons. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, they're being
2002.
awoken. So they woke up that one minicon, which sent a signal to wake up the other minicons, and also sent a signal to Cybertron. And now we get to see Cybertron. This seems really cool.
Oh, cool. Was that Hound? That looked like G1 Hound. And look, there's Air Raid. Holy shit, there's a whole bunch of G1 Transformers in there.
What are these guys doing?
Hey, this part's really cool. I like. This show has a lot of really good things in it. Like,
Too bad it's not actually good.
it's like
I can't wait.
60%.
So it gets a D minus, is what you're saying.
It's like a
give you
B. It's like a
I'll
B.
give you a.
I'll give the show a B in terms of Transformers show. It's not like animated or Prime, but it's.
This is not
good.
second tier Transformers TV. No.
This is second tier Transformers TV.
This is the only time I'm ever gonna watch this, Forrest. I'm not ever watching Armada ever again.
You hear that, Jake? We're watching 52 episodes of Armada with
Talking about the Transformers Armada with Forrest, Jake, and Wolfie.
Rick is elsewhere complaining about it.
I'm on Reddit.
Rick's on Reddit pissed.
Oh man, the colors really sparkle in this show. It's very, very kid friendly. Oh no, where'd it go?
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Your TV show glitched out.
No, I was trying to pull something else up, so I got to rewind a little bit here because this is a very good intro.
No,
so in this episode, we get to see Megatron and Optimus. Oscar, I'm trying to talk here.
Yeah, come on, Oscar.
We get Megatron and Optimus in their Cybertronian modes, and I really want Cybertronian Armada Optimus. It looks really good. They've never made that toy though.
Oh well, I mean that's just a waiting opportunity. Is this Megatron?
This is Megs.
Yeah.
Can't be Megatron.
That
looks good. Look at that.
Yeah, the shadow, there's some nice artwork here.
No, there's incredible artwork.
Oscar doesn't agree.
Oscar went,
Well, he doesn't like Transformers because they're the worst chew toys he's ever had.
These are the worst chew toys. These chew toys are less than meets the mouth.
They hurt my mouth.
And the Armada Megatron, while it's a cool looking toy,
he dropped his
Galaxy. No fucking articulation at all. Very cool looking toy.
He dropped his sidekick phone.
Is that what that is right there?
Yeah, so that is right there.
That's cool.
What's
that
happening?
thing in your hand?
Megatron is just waking up, so he's got,
that's cool.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's the original one.
Huh, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
I used to play with that in my garage a lot.
Yeah, it has your leader one and it has my leader one.
Oh, you have an extra leader. You came across your leader one somewhere.
I found my leader one. Still haven't found my Megatron. I also found my where is he?
If you find your Megatron, you have to send it to me.
Also found my I think his name is Grindor.
Yeah, Grinder. Yep.
Cool.
I think it's Grindr, I think is the name of him.
Which is a very neat little transformation.
I think that's something else.
I don't know. I was Googling it the other day.
I don't know. I got some guy on that website really wants to meet me. I don't know.
He really
wants to play Transformers as much as I am.
He wants to play Transformers. Yeah. He said he was really into wild docking. I was like, okay, it just came out, whatever.
Really, the toys haven't even come out yet, but really, if you're that into it, sure, cool.
Yeah, let's sit down and have a talk. You want coffee?
Oh no!
I had.
What is it? A motorcycle? It's the world's worst motorcycle.
I had all three of them. I can only find Grindor.
It's
an okay little motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't really want to go to
seat?
the RNC, but I guess I can meet you there.
He can
I don't
communicate
like how the
with
motorcycle's like, get over here and sit on my finger. Really.
Yeah, the little handles wiggling around.
The mini cons, they can't talk at all. They
Wait,
only
I'm
speak
sorry.
in beeps. Well, they can talk eventually, but for now they only speak.
Oh, is that where Michael Bay got the idea for Bumblebee?
It's possible.
Probably.
Oh no, Megatron stomped his bike.
Megatron stomped his bike.
But that bike
Yeah, I
was
have-
alive.
Jake,
Hey,
I
it's
have
David
that,
K is Megatron.
I have that Megatron, and then I have the Legacy version of it with better articulation, but painted as Galvatron.
Yes,
Okay.
which they also
And
released
not very
the
good.
G. They also released the original Armada one as Galvatron too.
Sir, I'd like permission to speak to the
Galvatron,
boy.
Galvatron 2, Galvatron 2.
Have something of
It's a thing.
immediately.
Oh, and that gun on the back.
I
that
do,
looks just
I
like
do
him.
keep my Galvatron with his like. He gets like little boosty feet from the tidal wave. That I keep on him all the time because it keeps him at the same height.
Oh wait,
as,
Optimus
here we go.
fucking Prime?
Look at this. Look at this Cybertronian mode. Look how good that
Oh
looks.
my
It almost
God,
looks like
it's-
the robots in disguise.
It's very,
Optimus.
very Super Sentai. Like
That it's such a great design. Like I want this toy
That looks like
so
a Gundam.
fucking bad.
He's chunky.
This is good. I like this, but that's better. He even has smokestacks that he doesn't have and shit. It looks so good.
Pretty sweet.
man, they really saved budget on this fucking thing by not animating a thing.
That's how a lot of
That's
animes work.
Yeah, that's just anime.
Yeah.
I think this works great. It looks fantastic.
Nothing's happening. Like for the last minute, the
They're
same
locked.
the
Yeah,
same
they're
scene
locked in.
was on.
They're
Oh.
locked in a mortal conflict at the end of the episode. That was a,
I gotta-
that was a cliffhanger.
Is that a cliffhanger?
Yeah, I gotta tell you,
And then the credits is just him going into the super mode.
seeing those legs turn into legs with hands for feet for a second is wild.
It is. It's very wild, and it's
Every
not.
time-
It's very weird to do in
I'm-
the toy. If you look at the back of the fucking legs on the toy,
Yeah.
you see the fists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I need
honestly,
the upgrade kit for this.
there was a moment where I got really excited and I was like, they aren't. And then it was like, oh yeah, they are.
Wait, are you messing with your Legacy Optimus? there? That's
Okay,
the
I
Lego-
just watched
Yeah,
a
I'm messing with
helicopter
my legacy.
plug into
Armada
Hot
Optimus,
Shot's
yeah.
ass.
I have him
and
in his
don't know
normal
They
how
put a
to
little
do it.
truck on his back.
Oh, there's that Red Alert.
Did you
Yeah,
guys?
I
Man, that
wish
new
we
Red Alert
recorded
looks
this.
so good.
I wish we
That's
recorded
cool.
this tomorrow so I could be fucking with my red alert.
Did you guys miss the part where Hot Shot had a helicopter hook onto his ass cheek?
I saw
Yeah,
it.
no.
I realize he's a
That's,
robot.
That's his minicon.
I know, it just has a funny attach point.
They each have their own designated minicon.
It was like,
They call that the Wild Kobe.
All right, now we're starting episode 2. They're getting into a battle. Optimus
Yeah,
and
now we're getting
Megatron
into
are-
Optimus and Megs and their fight and their battle. They've been battling.
they're
Of
just
course, we gotta
playing.
get this. We gotta
Yeah,
get
they're
this title
just-
card.
They're
Like I was
just.
saying earlier, man, like nobody at Takara knows what a semi truck looks like because every one of them they ever make looks wrong.
Metamorphosis.
Well, they just don't know what it looks like in the States.
I need some floor varnish. There's a lot of toys I have to tighten up. Some
What about the
joints on,
shoe
like this
varnish?
like this Optimus?
Hey, take it easy. We'll find a way out.
Shoe varnish
Oh,
does nothing. Floor varnish though.
Wait, are we
Does tighten up
rewinding
joints.
here? What's going on?
No, they're just recapping because they assume you last watched this
Or
yesterday.
that was the
after school.
bullies? Maybe those were the bullies and not
Right.
the kids. Yeah.
God
Megatron
damn,
and
they
Optimus,
really-
you guys, are just taking part in a Midwestern pastime known as pinochle. Or maybe it's more widespread. I don't know.
Dude, these two guys?
I want to fucking. Oh, here we go. Starscream.
The Starscream is coming through a
That's-
portal or
it looks a
something.
little big for Starscream. Starscream gained some weight.
Ugh.
Which Starscream is the one Jake has? Is it Energon?
He's got
or-
the Legacy Armada Starscream.
You have this Starscream, Jake.
I thought that was Cybertron.
This is who you have.
But that's his Cybertronian mode, I guess. And look, it's Demolishor.
I don't know. It does seem like they have their normal modes already. The
That toy got
Decepticons.
repainted and resold into the Energon line too.
Well, yeah, because there's a canon reason. In Energon post-war, he's like one of the ones that defect, or not defect, because there's just no more Decepticons. So he's like working with the humans and stuff, and everyone gets a paint job.
So there's bad guys popping
to,
out of
to
portals.
show that they've aged because they're robots.
I always like how Demolishor has those it's like those World War One pants where they're like super wide at the top and super narrow at the bottom. That's what his legs look like.
Starscream never does this with his eyes again. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what's
cool.
going
I was
on.
just thinking.
I don't
like
know
that.
what's happening here.
You want those pants?
I like the way his eyes close. That's awesome.
Oh, I thought you wanted those pants.
Oh,
Nah.
Cybertron is part of this continuity, so
Yes, that's what
so
I.
it is
That's what I.
Armada. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Right. I
sort
knew
of.
that,
It's
but
a very loose continuity.
I'm gonna give you some loose continuity.
It is, but so Starscream is an even bigger exception in the continuity department because how many spoilers? What level of spoilers?
Oh God,
I
no!
think we're
Don't
okay
spoil
with
this.
spoilers.
Don't spoil
at
this
point, I
horrible
feel like
cartoon.
we just let it all hang out.
Starscream's one of the more interesting characters in Armada because he, you know how he normally does the "I'm gonna betray you, Megatron" thing.
Yeah.
In this one, he does that, but it's more. He meets one of the humans and befriends them, and slowly starts to think, well, hold on, fuck. Megatron's wrong. I gotta stop him. I gotta stop Unicron. Like he becomes like an anti-hero in this one. It's really cool.
That's interesting.
And he sacrifices his life to save everybody from Unicron, and then gets vaporized.
He's like,
And
how
then
it pains me to do this.
In Energon, they do a take on the Starscream's ghost thing where he gets resurrected, but when he gets resurrected, they run out of power halfway through, so he's only like half resurrected, so he's phasing in and out of existence at all times.
Oh, right, that's the Energon
stuff.
Starscream toy. That's what that
And
green
he
shit on
doesn't
it's about.
fully like remember everything, so he's essentially a different character.
Hey, it's Cyclonus.
So we got.
Hey, look at
both.
Cyclonus.
We got Armada from 2022, Armada Universe Starscream, and then Cybertron Universe Starscream is 24.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
damn.
Is there any
Pretty solid toy.
version? Is there any storyline of Transformers where Starscream successfully overthrows Megatron?
Yeah, the original cartoon in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He become also in IDW.
Like he literally overthrows him out the door of Astrotrain.
Yeah, no, you're right. I forgot.
in the first run of IDW, Starscream becomes the king of Cybertron.
That's cool.
He becomes the a Titan. One of the main Titans wakes up and he picks Starscream.
I don't like the way he's holding that flashlight.
As the you know what's the word? What's the divine right of kings called? Like
Prima Noctra, I think.
No.
Good God.
He just becomes ordained king by a Titan. And then they hold an election, and he also wins the election.
Okay. Won the election.
So Starscream becomes the de facto leader of Cybertron for, I think, until the end of the IDW first run.
We made such a mistake starting with dick jokes.
I'll make your star scream, if you know what I mean.
There you go.
I forgot what I was thinking. Oh
You
yeah,
threw
yeah,
Wolfie
yeah.
completely off.
Starscream overthrows Megatron in the Transformers the movie, and then promptly gets turned into his ultimate mode by Galvatron, right?
I hope you're right.
And by that,
Galvatron
I
had
mean,
no remorse either. Galvatron was like, "Here's a
turned
hit."
into a pile of rubble.
Yeah, Galvatron.
He melts him down.
And
There
that
was-
He
wasn't
melts him
that
down,
the
and then he gives us the most interesting thing about Starscream, which is that his spark is immortal,
Yeah.
so he'll always come back as a ghost.
Also, there's those great jokes that people did all through the Legacy line where they were like, look, it's Legacy 86 movie Starscream or whatever, and it was just a pile of ash in a box. That was pretty funny.
Yes, I love that.
Pretty good
I
joke.
love it so much.
Wow. You
I think somebody did a Lego version of that too, where it's just a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
pretty great.
Because this is an anime, this is really good for talking over, because if we miss an explanation, don't worry, we'll hear it like at
Yeah,
least
they'll tell you.
Yeah, they'll
12
say it
more
again.
times.
yeah.
And there's
So
lots
is
of
Megatron getting an Earth mode or what?
Getting a makeover.
there's lots of story fill and over explanation.
He is, but I don't think it's going to be very different from that. Optimus is going to go through a more dramatic shift.
Optimus, he really looks like the inner robot from the Robots in Disguise 2001
Yeah, he does.
Fire
Like,
Convoy.
it looks like a cross between that and the Armada Optimus. I love
right.
that Cybertronian mode.
Remember that
That-
symbol you saw?
That Autobot
Right.
symbol looks pretty frowny.
I
Very
would
frowny
say
symbol.
Megatron's already in his Earth mode, but no, I think there's just a slight difference in his leg coloring and his horns. His horns have more of a pincer when he's in his Earth mode.
Yeah, like a scarab beetle kind of.
Yeah, like that's exactly what I was just looking over at it, and the Legacy one has a more scarab beetle shaped horn thing.
That's cool.
Or,
I was just thinking like Aaron Archer probably knows this show backwards and forwards because it was kind of his baby, and I'm like, I could not care less. Who gives a fuck?
or a horn beetle.
Oh,
Aaron
Rick, you
Archer
say that
all-
about everything, though. So
Didn't
whatever.
say that about animated or Transformers
That's the
1.
only one. Those are the only
Who's
two
Aaron
you
Archer?
say that about, and G1 because of the nostalgia. Everything else you say that about, and it's like it's shit like Prime, which is pretty fucking good.
Eh,
Who's Aaron Archer?
You said that about Cyberverse, and then later on you're like, holy shit, what?
it is pretty great. Cyberverse is
Yeah.
pretty great.
You got to give these things chances to breathe, Rick. Okay, sorry.
No, whatever.
So who's Aaron Archer?
Choke it.
Aaron Archer was he was like the lead Transformers developer from like 01 to 08 or whatever. He was just Hasbro's like lead creative director there. And
Okay.
That's this guy.
This trilogy was made in conjunction with Takara, but like so much of it is his
He understands me. He does.
like his baby. Like he was a G1 fan. He's like kind of the first fan to get into Hasbro and do shit. And that's why so many legacy characters come back.
Wait, was that little girl saying the robot understands her, but he didn't move? He just sat there.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
So
Oh,
he's
hey,
getting
I
he's getting
looked up
leader
Aaron
one.
Archer.
Oh, he's getting leader one there.
Born in
The fun
Canton,
thing about
Ohio.
these. Oh,
What,
cool.
is that the egg that these things come in or something?
Yeah, that's the little disc that they come in. And then
Oh,
they
I didn't know
scan
that those
the and
horns
then they
did
scan
something.
the transformer and they get a mode based on the transformer.
Oh, okay.
The fun thing about the minicons is you can get a cool looking guy like this who can't move his legs or arms forward or backward, or you can get a piece of shit like this that you can move the legs forward, but they don't stop moving forward. Oh, sorry, those are arms, not legs.
Like I don't dislike David Kay here, but they could have
Oh, I
picked a
love
different actor. I would have been fine with it.
David Kay's pretty good in this. I think they both nail it. When we're done with all three of these episodes, just for argument's sake, I pulled up the last fight between Optimus and Galvatron just because it's dope. It's dope.
Oh man, they look like they had a lot of fun in the cave.
Yeah, they have that vibe the whole show.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, they're just like Bulk and Skull.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what they are.
Broke back cave.
Everything is Power Rangers.
Talking over Power Rangers coming next year.
Oh, look, it's
Oh,
Talking
Ryder.
over
God.
Power Rangers.
Please no. I don't.
Oh, it turned into a razor scooter. Okay. The other one turns into the world's least convincing skateboard anyone ever saw. And then he turns into a motor. Someone's getting the better one of these three.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow I get the feeling they're gonna come in handy.
Hey, let's take them for a test drive.
Let's take them for a test drive.
I mean, are they not all automated?
Oh, look, Leader One looks so frowny.
Yeah, I like the way Leader One looks in this.
He's just frowny. His face is in a permanent scowl.
Yeah, he's
a
perfect for
frowny
Megatron.
clowny.
Also, I want to say this is the only time where Cyclonus' name makes any sense, in that he's a helicopter that can create a cyclone.
Yeah. Also, he's very annoying. So all of these characters get like a color upgrade, and a couple of them get a name upgrade in each of these series.
Name upgrade.
Yeah, in Energon, Cyclonus changes from a helicopter named Cyclonus to, what is it? A snowmobile named Snowcat or something, right?
Oh yeah, Snowcat. I have that toy in my garage. Jake, I'm going to give you a name upgrade. You are now Adolf Hitler.
And that feels like a downgrade, Rick.
How are you feeling about this show so far, Adolf?
I mean, look at it this way,
I'm not going to respond to that.
Adolf, Jake.
This is Talking Over Transformers with Forrest, Wolfie, Rick, and Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
You're now never going to have a day go by in which you aren't mentioned, both on the internet and in the public space. I mean, and also now more than ever. So
We're going
and
to change the
Kanye-
expression to, sir,
Kanye-
you're worse than Jake.
Kanye West is a huge fan of yours.
I'd better run a thorough scan just in case.
Well, they say, you
I'm going
know,
to run a thorough scan.
the longer
In
you
fact-
spend in an argument online, the closer you get to someone calling you Jake.
In fact,
And
I've heard
If you spend no time, then you are less than Jake.
and watched him on master presenter Alex Jones' show, and he said he loves you.
Loves
So,
Jake. I
Loves
mean,
Jake.
yeah, no, because that's
Jake
not.
Dolph Hitler. Yeah.
Jake, don't you have a heart out?
I have a raging hard out. But
Whoa!
that's later.
Well, you want to see her eat my ducks?
Just putting it out there.
I don't like the way Hitler's talking to me over here.
So, Rick,
Well, I guess it's closer than I thought it was. It's 318 now, but yeah.
Rick, since this used to be your toy, can I ask you what these brown spots are?
Oh.
No.
I used to shove it up my ass.
I do not like this traveling through the forest animation. I don't know if you guys were watching that, but
There you
that
go,
traveling
Forrest.
through the
The look on
Forest
Forrest's
animation
What
is
face.
you want? You got questions? I got it.
Is this why you tell us not to ask questions?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
ask.
Oh,
anything.
look, he's got his.
Don't ask
Earth mode.
me. Don't ask me or Hitler over here any questions.
Oh, he's transforming.
Ooh, look at this.
Jake, I see you don't have any hair. You're sort of a skinned head.
Oh, god
Oh,
damn.
no.
Shit. I am not.
Unlike
Nazi.
Forrest,
I love
who's just
this.
a distinguished bald man.
I love this skateboard, scooter, and bicycle
Keeping up with
being
that
chased by a
fighter
fucking
jet, I
tank.
take.
A helicopter? Yeah.
That's
The
such
all-
a funny. That's such a funny image.
Man. Oh, look, that semi truck took care of it.
Someone got an Earth mode.
Everybody knows a tank's natural enemy is a semi truck.
Wait, so they
Well-
still call it like the G1, like as Optimus?
They're all robots.
You mean Convoy?
Convoy, yeah, that's what I meant. Yes.
No, he's still Optimus Prime. That's
Okay.
why they called him Optimus Prime throughout the first episode.
I wasn't paying attention.
Get inside me, children. That's what I'm.
Get inside me, children.
I realize they're robots. It's not the same. It just,
It's like that old song, "Get out of my dreams and into my cab."
I am not sexualizing these kids.
I don't know. You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's bringing it up. Oh, wait, there's a gun there? Oh,
yeah.
Neat. That's handy.
No, he's not exactly a semi. Like, it's a fucking... He's got a battle cab.
It's not. It's the worst looking semi I've ever seen.
Like, he is a full battle truck.
Yeah, he looks a lot more like
nice.
an armored
iron marks on
bank
the
truck.
monster's face.
Oh, is this Bumblebee? No,
that's why
hot shot. Is that
Bumblebee?
got that
over a tank.
It's got that cannon on the
the question that everybody asks.
I like the cannon.
Oh, it's a big yellow. It's a yellow car. It's Bumblebee. No.
It's a big yellow taxi.
Calm your robotic tit.
Oh, I have this.
Transform!
Oh, hey. Red alert.
Prowl?
Red alert.
It's Red Alert and Hot Shot.
All your favorites from G1. Optimus Prime, Red Alert, Hot Shot.
Oh, that's cool.
There's the leg feet.
Whoa, what's he doing?
Oh my god, he's turning into a super robot.
Turning into a base. Or something.
His legs just sprout hands.
Yeah, I have this transformed. What if I do to this leg? How do I transform this again?
I love his looking over the shoulder at the kid. Don't worry, kids, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a very anime
no, you're
stoic hero thing.
God damn.
That happens. You look over the shoulder and talk to the person you're gonna protect because you're willing to sacrifice your whole life.
So Red Alert
you gotta look cool
is
while you're
not
doing it.
Megatron.
No.
Wow.
Red Alert doesn't even look like Megatron.
That's what I love about you, Jake, is that you have a complete understanding of the lore and characters. You know that Red Alert is not Megatron, and that's
I'm getting the hang of it.
I gotta say, man, like deep fans, you're one of the biggest. Like most people confuse them, and they're like, Red Alert is Megatron. You're like, no, don't be silly.
You're not gonna.
Well, I heard on this Talking Over Transformers.
Megatron.
I heard on this podcast that they're not. That Megatron is.
I heard this guy named Adolf Hitler tell me that the Transformers.
These Minicons being a combiner and stuff. Oh, what the fuck was that? Yeah.
And hey, did you not catch the transformations of the show? Well, don't worry, you'll get to see them every day in the closing credits.
That's right. So how do we feel about the theme song?
It's fine.
It's good.
It's fine.
It's
sick.
The robots in disguise thing.
Here, they're going to tell us what happened. See, I didn't need to pay attention to any of that.
You didn't need to pay attention at all, Hitler.
Optimus Prime, I welcome your wrath because it pales in comparison to what I have in store for you. I intend to crush
It is supposed to have these on the outside.
So does this figure have like a little dial
What?
on the arm?
Okay.
Wait a minute,
or
what's
something?
he shooting there?
That's awkward.
What?
He's got a hip blaster.
Yeah, don't worry, he just got shot for a Megatron sidekick. That looks great.
The hand back there?
Yeah.
Is that what they call a hippie?
Oh,
when you have
damn it.
when you have a gun on your hip,
There you go.
there's something that you're shooting from your hip. The hippie?
Yeah, I think they call that giving someone the hippie.
So this episode
I'm
is
like,
called
oh,
Base.
you better watch yourself, or I'll give you the hippie. Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow.
You said that
all
at
this,
the same time as Hotshot.
all the scale
I gotta
just
say, this
flopped
dialogue
out of
is
that moment.
it's hard to predict.
Leo Kaiser?
Yes, Leo Kaiser's going to be showing up.
Heading.
I think it's Leo Kaiser.
Cyclonus is not Megatron.
Yes.
Oh look, he's like, and I brought my secret weapon, this tiny guy on my shoulder.
No, it's definitely not
Well-
Lyo Kaiser. That's not how Japanese works.
So the minicons give them power boosts, or because they're made from the blood of Unicron.
And when you buy this
Don't
Megatron,
we
does
all-
it come with a Minicon?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it comes
Well,
with
the
a
original one
character-specific
did.
minicron. Yes. It comes with a character-specific minicon named Leader 1, which is the name of the original GoBot leader that Hasbro had acquired the rights to and decided that they were going to like it wasn't just enough to own the GoBots franchise. They had to minimize and diminish them by making the minicon the name and give it the name of the leader of the heroic side of the GoBots. It's a complete diss.
I'll diss you.
Time to turn it up.
Oh, it is.
Oh, what
it
was
is
that?
Lyo Kaiser. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Well, then we spell it wrong, but
And it's Leo Convoy. I just like saying Leo Convoy.
that's really weird.
If it was Leo, it would be spelled Leo, like the way
'Cause
we
they
always
have-
spell Leo otherwise.
It doesn't make. Well, no. Here's the thing: is that like Li is in Japanese. You can't make that sound with the L and the I like that. It's AI. Like
Are you
hi.
saying that Japanese people are retarded?
No, I'm saying.
I think
that
he's
people
saying the
that-
Japanese people don't know how to
No,
their own characters.
No,
This
it's
is
just
terrible.
when we write translations for shit, it's we do it wrong all the time. But
I'll do you wrong.
it's like if you Ninja Gaiden it's G.
I like how he's like trying to settle this once and for
That's
all.
all.
I know
Ninja
there's
Gaiden.
47 more episodes of this.
Well, it would have been once and for all, but then they found the minicons, and it changed the trajectory of the war.
Sure, there's a lot of
The War for
rainbows in
Cybertron.
this. I gotta say, it's a pretty woke ass cartoon. It's weird, like it's cell shaded, but then horribly overlaid with CG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is not the mix of CG and like cell animation I was expecting, like from the last thing we watched. What was that?
What in the
Look
hell?
at these crazy effects.
They teleported away.
You're telling me they can teleport?
Yeah.
Because so. Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
Space
You're
Bridge.
telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
I like this guy with the helicopter head.
That's Cyclonus.
Cyclonus, the warrior, and his armada.
I'm gonna get you, kids. Teleport away.
Yeah, you just wait here. I'll be back.
The Earthlings have uncovered more minicons, sir.
Oh.
Cyclonus. Oh, I knew you'd be pleased.
Ooh.
God damn, the show is slow.
All right, so let me
52
look up.
episodes.
Is there any? We got Gary Chalk, Terry Klassen, Brian Drummond, Brent Miller, Scott McNeil.
Megatron in this is Megatron in Beast Wars, and also Optimus Prime in animated.
Yeah.
You got David K, Megatron / Galvatron.
Wait, whoa! Spoilers.
Yeah. Sorry. Starscream, Michael Dobson. There's a character named Thrust.
How
I
dare
don't
you?
recognize any of these names, but probably you guys probably do.
Thrust is
Look
one
up
of, one of
while you're
those
looking
seekers.
While you're looking things up, look up Sideways. You're gonna like that character. That character
Oh, yeah.
looks cool.
We're getting a toy of that soon, right?
No, that's
we're getting
Cybertron
Cybertron
Sideways,
Is it
which
from
is an
this?
amazing toy.
That's part of this trilogy, though, right?
Yes,
No,
No, different Cybertron.
it's not a trilogy.
it is a
It's a-
trilogy.
They hammered
Rick.
that bullshit around this. It's not a trilogy.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
It's at best two series that are tangentially tied together, and then a third one that is definitely
Not-
Oh,
Not
despite-
tangentially.
so you mean-
Cybertron and Energon are full sequels, Rick.
So, Rick, what you're telling me is that it's kind of like The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
I don't get the reference.
Fuck off.
Before the Minicons fell into the hands of our arch rivals.
Our worlds are in danger.
I
Mark
don't get the reference. How dare you?
Yeah, you should. You watched that show, Wolfie.
What?
I feel like I'm the only one watching these Transformers
Yeah, I
shows.
feel like
I've
this
watched.
show is
No,
a lot,
Rick
just
said-
a long, an hour of Forrest chiding us for not.
Why aren't you paying attention to
knowing
my
what the fuck
crappy
we're talking
cartoon show?
about.
You agreed to watch
Talking
this.
over Transformers, also known as Forrest going. The fuck? Didn't you guys just
The
watch
fuck,
that?
guys?
Hey,
We
come
just
on.
saw that.
I-
The name of the show is
We're
Talking
watching
Over
it now.
Transformers, not watching Transformers.
That's
you
fair.
have to watch it. That's the whole point.
Here for you.
Humor and insight is what we're providing. No, I was just mocking Rick for saying I don't get that reference.
I don't get it though.
You don't know what The Hobbit is?
Oh man, you guys are
Well, I have many hobbits. Like I collect Transformers, I play guitar, I play the drums.
It's good to have hobbits in life.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
What do they say? The hobbits are the spice of life? I think that's what they say. Sometimes I used to read Calvin and Hobbits.
I miss that.
The Minicons.
I feel like that shaped the humor of a whole generation.
So the Decepticons want to use the Minicons to gain power, right? Isn't that what you want too?
Hey, shut up. I'm listening to this.
Oh, look at
Oh,
the
God.
Minicons.
You
I
treat
hate
them as
them.
equals, and that's why they're all standing together in a corner by themselves.
Yeah, they're like, can we join your party, Optimus? No, you're likely to get stepped on.
Stand over there.
God damn, they're the worst designs of any Transformers toys I've ever seen.
They're trying
yeah.
something.
They
They're trying
are
something different.
very like 70s. The Minicon, at least that one is. It's looks like it's built from spare parts.
It's
I
got
don't like
little
I don't like most of this shit in this show, man. I don't-
tubes on the bottom. I don't know. I like a lot of these designs.
Anyway, the Minicons were slaves, and that's why they ran.
See.
Optimus is a slave master.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like the Harriet Beecher Stowe of this thing.
Typical Optimus Prime.
Understand what the Minicons are saying. Isn't that right, you guys?
Mhm.
Hey,
Hmm.
I was only guessing at what they were saying, that's all.
Yeah, he was just messing with your head, Alexis.
Hmm.
Like you won't
In
Yeah,
truth,
Yeah,
I'm just
Michael
messing
Bay.
with you.
I was just messing with you.
In truth, Michael Bay watched all of the previous Transformers
Oh, that would be
stuff and
awesome.
came to the
That would be so
natural
awesome if Michael
conclusion
Bay spent.
that Optimus Prime was a total psychopath.
Joking. We're like the Three Musketeers.
That would be
huh?
so awesome if Michael Bay spent he's like, look, I wasn't really into this Transformers thing, but I decided to research it. So I went back as far as I could to 2003 and got to the first Transformers and watched every episode of it.
Yep.
I suppose I am. You
Went all the way back to 2003 and watched the Armada.
Optimus Prime is just a self-righteous monster.
So this is something I've heard you guys talk a lot about over the months or whatever.
Oh no.
That I've not actually seen. No, just this right here, Armada. I've heard that because of the toy line and the cartoon. It gets
the
comes
crappy
up a
cartoon
lot.
that comes with it.
The good cartoon that comes with it.
But I never really knew what it was until now. It's this thing.
The quite possibly worst thing I've ever watched in my life.
No,
that's
that's
not even
not
remotely
worse.
true.
You're just a dickhead. You're just trying to be a dickhead.
I'd rather watch cyber missions than this
Rick.
nonsense.
Oh my god. No, you wouldn't.
Next week on Talking Over Transformers, Rick, Jake, and Wolfie talk over something else. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Hey, I am not complaining about it.
Jeez. Oh. What's going on here?
No, you're right, Forrest. This is fantastic.
I may have nitpicks about the approach
So
to
you
some
and
of the
Forrest.
content and stuff, but like
This is like I gotta say right here, there's never been better Transformer content than this.
Kid,
Right here.
kid got hit in the face with a basketball. That's pretty good.
Ball is part of Transformers. I don't know what you want me to say, Rick.
But is Ball a minicon? Don't tell me that Ball is a minicon.
No, well, Ball is a game that they play on Cybertron.
Earthquake? What are you guys
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Cube. It's Cube.
It's like Cube. Yeah, there's no round things on Cybertron.
But no, Optimus. Everyone knows Optimus Prime loves basketball.
No, he doesn't love it. He's unnaturally good at it.
No, he loves basketball.
It would have been recorded at the research station, and we would
No,
have
No, he
like
loves
LeBron,
basketball.
like LeBron James, he hates basketball, but is unnaturally good
No,
at it.
Optimus Prime loves basketball.
They had some kind of computer glitch or something, that's all.
It's
No,
canon.
yes, and for
I
you,
don't know what to
Rick.
tell you.
Oh man, would you check out that sweet ride? Yeah, I was
Did you check out that sweet ride?
Check out that sweet ride.
Just put it together myself this
What did Exhibit just pimp it?
It's the only
Well,
one
at least
that-
this kid's wearing
Oh,
a
that's
helmet.
cool. Those eggs you sent me in this Megatron finally hatched.
Nice. That was a while. Jesus.
Ah. Well, Forrest, at
Wonder
least you
what
won't
they
have to worry
were.
about eggs because you're gonna have more egg producers now.
I blew Anthony's mind the other day when I was like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? And like, it's like, well, the
That was
egg.
the
And I was
first
like,
time he
"Well,
heard that. He's
Where,
like,
where'd
"Holy
the chicken
shit."
come? Where'd the egg come from? He's like, it came out of the dirt. He just had an answer right away. He was like, I've solved the riddle. It grew out of
Yeah.
the dirt.
There you go.
This is
Fucking
Not
moron.
accurate. It's not accurate.
I am totally surrounded by weirdos.
No,
I like that they just
yeah.
said moron after you did, Rick.
they did say moron after
Yeah.
I did. It's
And
like
then-
the show is listening to me.
I feel like it is. Then the girl said,
Although-
I'm totally surrounded by weirdos.
Anthony's first answer isn't wrong though. It would have been the egg.
Yeah.
Where'd the egg come from?
An animal
From
that
the-
was very much like a chicken but wasn't a chicken.
Yeah, from the
And where did
just
that thing
before
come
chicken.
from?
from
A
another
different
egg.
thing.
It's just a long line of that until
Several proto chickens ago.
Until we just get back to God.
Yeah. The giant space cow.
Man, why does
Everybody
she
knows
hang out
about
with
that.
those two? They're kind of terrible to her.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like the way they treat her at all.
Yeah, they're just shitty to Alexis.
they suck.
That's my job, Starscream.
You're a girl, you're gross. We'll find
I guess that's
multiple
the
ways
idea.
to express this. Girls are just not as good as boys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got another battle. We got one more
This has
battle.
got Decepticon on Decepticon violence here.
Oh yeah, Megatron really likes beating the shit out of Starscream. Really,
I remember
everyone
seeing that
loves
Demolisher
eating the
toy a
shit
lot.
out of Starscream.
I remember seeing that Demolisher toy a lot in toy stores back in the day, but I didn't want it because it doesn't have hands. It just has those stupid missiles instead of hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Demolisher. That guy is pretty cool. I
His
like that
finger.
design.
I didn't realize that's what happens. Yeah, it is missiles, and then his it's his. They untighten. They just flex. they just loosen in their fingers.
Yeah. And on the toy, it looks even stupider. Like,
yeah, they do some of the.
I don't think it looks
they
stupid in
kinda
this.
chill.
I just didn't. I just at no point did I ever realize that's what was happening.
oh, I thought you paid strict attention to this show, Forrest.
Boys! God damn it!
Demolisher
Now,
and Cyclonus
look, you're
are two
disillusioning Adolf
designs.
Hitler over here.
Demolisher and Cyclonus are two designs
God
that
damn
I
it.
didn't like going in, and now
Oh, the Cyclonus
their
is
toys.
pretty good. That's a great
now-
toy, yeah.
Now I want their toys.
So I don't have a Cyclonus, but I do have the Cybertron remold repaint of it called Buzzsaw. It's like a yellow repaint of it.
Man, they really have the rest of the Decepticons being pretty small.
There was a handful of Armada toys that got retooled and sold in Cybertron.
I don't know what size they were for Armada, but they looked like they were deluxes there.
So they just 3D printed a little guy?
No,
He
they
came
just
out of his
woke him
little-
up.
Oh.
He was in hibernation in that little thing.
See, that's how on the figure, on the Starscream figure I have, I keep with the rockets on the shoulders like that.
Yeah, Jake, back in 2003, they didn't have 3D printers. They just had regular printers, and they work much better than printers we have now.
They just had to tape all the sides together.
Bulldozer came through here. Yeah, but who in the world could have done this? You're asking me?
You're asking me? I don't know.
Wow, this really awesome.
You sound like you've never been in a spaceship before.
He looks so high.
You look like I've never even been on a plane before.
Yeah, really.
Carlos, just ignore him.
This place is wicked sweet.
These guys not checked out Earth?
It's wicked sweet.
Wait, I think he just said everything's computer.
Did he?
He didn't actually.
Wait,
Oh.
for his rebound and everything. Oh, now I can't hear it.
Everything's computer.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. See, this legacy
There's the sound.
Megatron Galvatron is really cool because like where on this one you have like I don't remember how to open this.
Well, that thing's cute.
That's Eric Siebenaller's first toy design.
On this one you have on this side of the treads you have oh no, I'm looking at the wrong side. Never mind.
Hey, does that mean you let us help you fight?
Packed with computers, Snickers really
Wait, is
satisfies.
that like a Micron? Is that what that thing is?
Highwire says there are more minicons who are coming online.
Hot wire.
Ironically, that little bird laser beak toy is actually one of the larger toys in the toy line. 'cause
Yes.
it's role play size.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Forrest, are these like? Is that one you have right there? Is that a from the Legacy line also?
This one is
Yeah.
Man, I just saw
That's why it's got
Reddit-
all the articulation and none of the
why it's
fun
got
parts.
so much articulation and is missing cool things like a little cage that it has on the legs on the other
They did a screen filling shot of Red Alert's foot there for a second, and it was just so weird looking.
Notice Wolfie is really into that screen filling shot of the foot.
Yeah, you
No!
kind of trailed off when you were talking there. Were you trying to say hot?
No,
It's really fucking hot
No,
because you just kind of just said it's really fucking, and then you just made noises.
it's just really
Yeah.
fucking weird looking. Like it,
So that was Armada.
Well, there's 45 minutes I won't get back.
I'm interested to see.
I
Where
was gonna try to read
Rick,
the
if you
names,
keep
but I
fucking
can't.
saying stuff like that, I'm gonna make us watch every
The
episode.
animators. This
It'd be
anime,
real punishment if
You fucking wait. It's gonna be we're gonna have April and Armada in the same fucking month.
What's
I'm
that one?
confused. In April, are we just rewatching those movies again? Because we just watched those fucking things.
Every single day of April, we'll be
I'm gonna
watching.
say it's gonna be
Not just the podcast.
really,
We're talking every day.
yeah, every day we're watching another one, and
I like how we're taking Few's idea and just making it ours. Like this.
Hey, yeah, that's all this podcast is. Half remembering ideas from many other podcasts.
Yep.
Seeing what sticks.
What we do best.
You know what? We should get Elon Musk on the show to smoke some weed.
we're seeing what sticks by sticking it to ourselves, and part of that is definitely your idea, Rick. So
I'm stuck on you.
So, Forrest, you did not get 10 Transformers this week.
Did you get any Transformers?
I bought.
I paid for.
I had a Triptychon thrust upon me.
Some of us have Triptychon thrust upon.
Oh, that's right.
That I have in my pile of loot, just waiting for me to send it out. But I can't send it out because I thought it was coming in June, so I don't have any fucking space for that. I don't even have space for the 10 goddamn Transformers that are coming tomorrow.
I have spent every day paralyzed waiting for that email to pop up and then to figure out how to cover a toy that was supposed to come in June.
I don't understand why I got the email and you didn't.
I don't know. We ordered very close.
Lucky customer. I'm the lucky one that pays $200 3 months fucking early.
Yeah.
I'm the lucky one. Fuck.
Did it say that in the email? It said lucky you?
I guess.
No.
I guess.
But
the lesson we're learning is
because me and Wolfie didn't really pre-order them at different times.
No, it's very close to each other. Maybe a day, or the day you said it. So, yeah, I guess the lesson is we don't pre-order stuff that we're not willing to be ready to pay for 3 months ahead of time.
There's nothing that it makes you enjoy a hobby more than ruthlessly waiting for a pre-order to drop. Jesus Christ.
It does keep me it does give me a little bit of life. You know, every time I get an alert on my phone, I go, fuck. And then I look and it's not. But one day it will be that Megatronus that is just looming there with its
somehow Triptychon.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Megatronus.
Triptychon is here before Megatronus.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit is that?
And then they charged me for my Leo convoy, and then they were like, actually, never mind.
I think it's Lio convoy.
What I am getting from this is that one, just because they're getting inventory, they're a little ahead on their inventory, and then their distributor's not a very reliable narrator, I guess. So I'm assuming they had one for you, Forrest, and then they were like, "Oh, this is broken. We can't send that to our customer."
Maybe they had. There was
like TF Source who will send you garbage
about to come out. That
there's 5% of these toys that are just there to get crushed by the weight of the other toys.
Did you get any? Before we go into this final battle between Optimus and Galvatron, did you get any Transformers this week, Rick?
I got the MPG-09 Jinrai, which I also got other shit too. I got the Sentinel Prime from Studio Series from TF1, and I got those retro carded Bumblebee and Gears figures. It was a bumper crop of Transformers this week. I will say I got the Jinrai from TF Source because I like to buy from BBTS. I've done a lot of business with BBTS. So TF Source, this is the first time I've ever bought anything from them. I bought kind of an expensive Transformer from them, and they literally shipped they were like, we have a box that's the exact, no, just slightly smaller than the thing we're shipping you, so we're gonna put it in there. And it came kind of squished. I wasn't impressed with that.
Yeah.
But toy's pretty great. You know, it's great. It's great. I can understand people not wanting to spend the kind of, you know, the money for it, but if you do, you'll like it.
And it's all still in one piece.
Yeah, it's totally in one piece. No, so I busted off a couple those little tabs that are on his smokestacks when I was trying to assemble it. But once it's in the super robot, but like they're held in place by their own specific little little channels. They don't go like, you cannot tell when it's assembled, and it's not gonna, when it's in the regular robot mode, you're not gonna miss those little tabs either. So like, I'm not happy I broke those little tabs off, but it's completely inconsequential.
It happened for during the transformation.
Yeah, I was just kind of shoving it in there the wrong way, which, you know, that's just kind of, that's my method.
This is why when you buy Transformers, you read the instructions.
You know what? If the Transformer costs more than like $80, you definitely should read the instructions.
Yeah.
If it's below $80, go ham on it. Who cares?
But luckily, that didn't affect the function of it.
Didn't make a lick of difference. Yeah, it's totally inconsequential. I just, you know, I'll know it's broken, but other than that, no one else.
Yeah.
How's that Sentinel Prime? I was watching reviews of it, and everyone seems psyched about it. I think you got a defective one. Slightly.
Yeah, well, no, that toy guy also described how the shoulder doesn't really want to clip in.
Oh, really? It just doesn't bug him as much.
No, and I think his was a little better than mine, but yeah, the shoulder is like clipping in where it's supposed to in robot mode, and it has a really stiff like bicep swivel. So if you try to move the bicep, you just end up unclipping the shoulder. It's sort of annoying, but it you know, it poses pretty well. It looks good. It's got a cool like face mask feature that the whole head is on like a spinning barrel in his chest, so like you can put his face mask up and still turn his head. It's pretty great. So
it is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Do you need any Transformers, Wolfie?
Oh, I did. It's a Legacy 2-pack. But they're like ice cream colored bots. What is it?
I think from IDW 2019.
It is a Senticon Cascade and Senate Guard Autobot Javelin. These names are too much. So it's two more like, I guess, feminine oriented Transformers, but I really love the color schemes. One's like a lavender with pink highlights, and the other one's like a teal, a pastel teal with some with like rose colored accents. And
aren't they both Chromia toys? Like one's
Chromia and one I think is based on the RC, like it's Nightbird and maybe an RC design from because that toy is like a War for Cybertron style one, the Cascade, and then the Sentinel is Chromia, which is like an auto bike. And they are cool looking toys. I haven't done the transformations yet because I just wanted to play with the robot modes and see how they stand and stuff, which is kind of the way I go about it. And man, they are cool looking and styled well, but because their form factor is so slimmed down, it eats into their movability. They're very fiddly. They don't like to stand. They have giant backpacks. And the kibble is everywhere. And
that's the problem with those is they like, at least for the car one, I know like it's mostly a shell form. They don't integrate the car mode very well into the robot.
Yeah.
It's just kind of wearing a car on its back.
It wouldn't be an issue if they were a little more substantial, but they worked so hard to make the characters like extra feminine that like
you gotta have those sexy lady parts.
Yeah, like they've got very shapely thighs for Transformers. Which, like, you can do, but, like, it needs to be a little chunkier so that the joints don't need to be so small.
Like,
because You've either joints that are like
He definitely
pretty stable, or they're extremely stiff, or they're completely loose. On the Chromia one, like there's one leg where the knee and the foot are loose, and then like I had to work. I finally got the ankle pivots to be more maneuverable and stay, but now they're both kind of loose. But it's better than having them not stay stable in the foot shape and pushing inward. But yeah, neither one of these wants to stay standing up if it gets bumped. Yeah, the giant backpacks don't help, but they look cool. Oh, and then like, so the way that they like the heads attached to the chests is very cool when you're doing it. It looks cool, it looks robotic, but then like when you go to move their head, either one of them can detach and their head will just flip, their whole chest and head will flip back.
That's so
So very cool. Pose like, you know, for a shelf, but like playing with them is rough. Oh, and the guns are all in multiple pieces for some reason. You can put
that's
them in a
everybody's
whole-
favorite play feature is guns
Yeah.
that are
Like Cascade's gun, it comes in like 6 pieces, and then the other 2 pieces can attach sorta to like the outside of her, but not really. And then it's just a lot of stuff, and like the nibs that they attach to were not great. And it looks fine, but it's just like, just give us the gun, guys.
the nibs.
Yeah, they've got nibs because it's not like a port. It's not a full 5mm port. It's a little nib that the parts insert on because it's so small. It's smaller than a 3mm. So
Are you saying you got a small nib? What you're saying?
these toys,
couple.
guns, these little guns have little nibs. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
So
So here's
yeah,
what,
rough
hold on.
toys, but cool looking. So yeah.
Yeah, rough trade.
What about you,
Don't
Jake? Did you
spend
get anything?
$50 on it.
No, I'm broke. I'm poor as fuck because I work for Amazon.
You gotta start stealing other people's Transformers.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
they
say,
get
I work
for
for,
That's
like,
where I got all
this-
my Transformers at is on Amazon.
Yeah, that's
weird.
true. I gotta start looking inside of these boxes.
You gotta open some more boxes. I don't
Yeah.
know. You're gonna be surprised with the number of fleshlights being ordered out there.
You're just doing security checks on the packages, making sure that everything's
Why is this
okay.
guy ordering a 10-pack of these?
I don't see papers for this.
What is this? What
this
is play?
is the last fight between Galvatron and Optimus Prime. This is like probably Armada's animation at its best.
With the days of the week fleshlight.
Just like going into it, by this point, for the last couple episodes, Optimus Prime got a power upgrade, so now he's colored black, and Galvatron is obviously just Megatron but purple.
But not that much purple. Or tan. Tan and purple.
The time for speeches is over, Galvatron.
The time for speeches is over.
Let's end our quarrel right here.
I want a toy of this. This Optimus coloring.
That does look pretty sick, yeah.
Exactly
dig it.
what you want. And I
They never
fight you
recolored that way, huh?
They did for the original toy.
What?
Yeah, that's a cool. The Megatron looks badass.
And
Look
they're
at that.
fighting inside of the corpse of Unicron.
Oh,
The
man.
animation
Optimus
on that
and
punch
Megatron,
to
all
the
they ever do
face.
is fight.
Don't worry, they're gonna put an end to that.
I don't think they just get along.
They're gonna end that day one. They're gonna end fighting.
Can't we all just get along?
Oh, what just happened?
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh yeah, rip it off. Oh,
look.
shit!
He's ripping
Oh
off
my
Galvatron's
God, holy
fucking
cow.
thing on his. What is that called?
Like this is the
like
sickest
tread.
battle in
tread.
all of this.
You just
Like,
ripped
Like
the
look at that,
tread
they're
right
fucking
off.
using their arms.
There ain't no tread on that Transformer.
Optimus just that's why the Galvatron cannon is removable.
It's good to have you back to your old self.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
realize
what
that.
it is.
That's cool.
Yes, this reminds me so much of the good old days.
Yes.
Who's voicing this?
Glad that I can
Megatron,
turn you into a monstrous murderer. Again.
Megatron is David Kett.
Time to find
the
out.
voice of Megatron in Beast Wars and Optimus in Optimus in
Oh no, he threw that magic hula hoop at him.
animated. That's
It's Gary Chalk.
Oh yeah, kill Optimus.
still. Oh shit! Things are breaking.
oh shit. Oh shit. He's gonna use Megatron's own horns as fucking weapons.
Oh
He's
shit! He
gonna
broke
beat
Megatron's
Megatron with his
horns
own
off,
fucking horns.
and he's using them as like double swords. This is wild.
Oh, there's the dagger that all the Megatrons have for some reason.
Oh,
That's like
yeah.
Megatrons have that
that's like
Assassin's
one of
Creed
the
It's
dagger.
coming into
times
play,
it's
huh?
used. It's maybe used
In his
2
wrist.
times in this show.
Such a cool play feature on the toy.
Is that an
The,
actual play
legacy
feature on the
version-
toy?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
nice.
legacy version doesn't have it, even though his hand is in the position.
No,
But-
of course they cheaped out there in order so you could have waist articulation.
Wait, why is Optimus covered in pancake batter? What the
Look at
hell?
Well,
Oh, that ain't pancake
Look at his
batter.
hand. You
Push
see
him to
this
the
hand?
wall,
Oh my god, it's just
The
a
wall
normal
is-
hand, right? Bam!
like flesh, I guess.
Yeah, watch this,
What's
Jake.
that? What's
Look
that?
at the
Look at the
hand.
guy with the knife? Oh, gone. It's just a guy with a hand. He's just
So fun.
I got nothing to worry about. Got nothing to
Oh, no,
Yeah,
That's really cool.
They need to bring back some of that for these toys. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, if they were to just reissue that original Armada Megatron, it would probably cost $100.
I want a missing link Armada Megatron. I want that toy but with modern
With
articulation. I
modern
want
articulation.
that
They tried to give
I
it to
want
you.
that toy, but with any articulation.
What are you talking about? He has arm and waist and head articulation. It's just below the waist. That it's
He only has waist articulation because that's part of his transformation.
It has it though.
Oh, they're holding hands. That's cute.
They are holding hands. Uh-oh, the animation took a dive.
No, this is great.
Yeah, I look forward to better
Crimson.
storytelling for Transformers.
Any animation dive in this episode can be explained with this is also happening around a transforming unicorn.
Hang on. Why are these guys dressed like they're in Voltron?
Yeah, they are definitely Power Rangers. That's pretty funny.
No, Voltron.
I love the way
Ooh,
Optimus and Megatron
shit,
look.
oh shit,
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
What is
no,
this?
he's like a Ninja Turtle.
He's doing Ninja Turtle stuff on
he
him.
is.
Watch this shit, watch this shit, watch this shit, watch this shit, watch this shit.
What's he doing? What's he gonna do?
Oh,
whoa!
man, he walked in the
Stood
pole.
on the thing,
what the fuck?
blasted him with a light.
Out of
Of some
fucking
sort.
nowhere, they're pulling all this shit. They have not fought like this one time.
No, this is fucking cool. Look, he's crushing his abs. His ab circuit's all fucked up now.
Oh
Like
man, he's
this
got the
fight
ab
is
crush.
so cool that it is worth everything else.
Yeah, Optimus falls to his knees afterwards.
No, this is a fight between Optimus and Megatron that feels like this is them fighting to the. This is the fucking last one. They are fucking
It does.
done with it.
It does feel like that.
Like there's this and there's that one in the movie, and those are the only times that's really happening.
Throughout our careers, we've been fairly evenly matched. You know, I've enjoyed every
Throughout our careers. Their careers is
Yeah.
what? The evil leader of the Decepticons and the heroic
They've been
leader
fighting
of
for
the Autobots?
millions of years.
Their evils to obtain peace.
They were like, what do you want to do when
Unfortunately,
you grow up? Well, I want to be the leader of the evil
I
Decepticons.
wish that whoever survives us will remove
This is
evil from
Peter
the
Cullen, right?
No,
No,
Gary Chalk.
Thing Prime.
He just
You
he
Optimus
does
Primal?
have a good. He has a good Peter Cullen in this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because it's not quite like hitting the rumble, but it's.
Just does doing a Peter
No.
Cullen impression.
This is one of my favorite Optimus voices.
What is this thing? Is a piece
Oh,
of rock?
this is-
I think that's
brain?
Unicron's testicle, I think.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Unicron's
The
single
ball
testicle.
of Unicron, I think.
Oh
He's a Uniball?
Like you know how there's Dragon Ball Z? This is Unicron Ball Z.
And it's got one testicle like Hitler over here.
Why are you doing this? Never mind.
No.
That's you, Jake. You're Hitler. in this.
No.
You have one testicle.
That's fine. I'll keep my testicle. I cannot. I just don't
Why
want
are
to be
we
Hitler
shaming
anymore.
having one testicle?
You're half the man I used to
Unicron
be.
in this is a being that feeds off of evil.
Oh, there's that damn sword
Interesting.
again. Or that dagger again.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That dagger that Megatron uses to slice his own arm to make Optimus let go.
Oh, and then he goes into the black hole or whatever. and
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna come back out
sacrifices
of-
himself to put an end to Unicron and the war.
Dude, that's fucking epic.
We tried.
And that's it. That's the end of Unicron.
Unicron's
that's it.
gone to never be seen again until the next part.
Never be seen again.
Look, there's floating dead Optimus. Or it's,
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's not dead.
He's
He's
not dead
grabbing the
though.
He's going to reach out for the Matrix, right?
To never be a major
But the
threat
Matrix
again.
isn't even the same. It's like more just a archive of knowledge in this
Well, that was
yeah.
cool.
instead of like a power thing. Yeah, that's great. I think that's a fantastic last episode. And when it did that, I left that so hyped up, and then I immediately started Energon. I was like,
What the fuck is this?
well, there
Who's
goes
Picker?
all that character development for Starscream and Megatron.
Don't worry. They just recreated it.
Yeah, it's still fun. Pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we watched the last episode of Armada, so we don't need to watch that again.
No, we gotta watch it.
We know how it ends.
No, we're gonna run out of Transformers, and we're gonna eventually
Yeah,
have to
we
watch.
We
don't
can just watch that
watch-
TV Godzilla and talk over that instead.
I thought
We're gonna have
you.
to-
I thought part of your plan, Rick, was to watch stuff that we disliked anyway.
Yeah, I hate it.
We're gonna have to go.
Oh,
to
so
go,
we should
go
watch
to one
Armada.
episode.
We
an
probably should
episode.
watch it, yes.
Ooh.
Chibi Godzilla. All right, well, that
He'll
was technically
learn to
Transformers.
love
Yeah.
it, just like we're gonna learn to love these Michael Bay movies that I foolishly said, oh, we're not gonna watch these again for like a year, and then
And now,
April
yeah, like a month
happened.
later, we're watching.
Yeah,
it.
and,
I can
and then
hear-
last night I asked, and I was
No.
like, Jake, it's your decision.
No.
And then you didn't say anything, and then I said, Jake, it's your decision.
You guys, you can hear it.
And if you say nothing, that's a yes, Jake.
You could hear it
And
in these
Wolfie heard
episodes.
I was
How much it
screeching.
takes out of us.
I was
It's-
screeching
It's
in the
funny.
Zoom.
It's kind of funny to listen to. It's kind of sad because like editing,
Kinda
going
sad.
through those. Like I'm on like the 4th or 5th one now, and everyone is just like, "Fucking Jesus Christ!" No one
Oh,
wants to
God.
do it. Everyone's sad.
It's gonna be funny when we start editing the ones from now, where we're not watching those movies, and you're just like, "Oh wow, everyone sounds like they're having a great time." Wow, what the hell?
Yeah. I was like, Jake, help, Jake.
You know, it was weighing on me.
And I was
No
like,
veil.
help me, Adolf
Watching those.
Hitler.
Watching those. Ugh.
Anytime Rick was quiet or muted while we were watching those Michael Bay movies, I was looking at his icon going, help. Please fucking help.
Don't make me just watch
Anything
this.
that can make you are the only thing making this bearable, please.
Help me,
Please
Rick
come
Mahara,
back.
you're my only hope.
Please.
Help
You're
us,
the
Rick
only
Mahara, you're
thing.
our only
Please
hope.
come back.
Yeah, I can see like if someone like and so this is like a few people like that's was their introduction to Transformers was those movies, and so I can see
Oh
why.
God, I think anybody, like, if you're a person below 20 or 30 years old, like, that's the only thing you know about Transformers is those fucking movies.
Which is a shame. But yeah,
Yeah, because they're weird, messed up, just toxic masculinity.
like
fucking,
like people think that's what Transformers is those movies. If you're born after a certain time, I guess, and it's just weird.
Well, I know what they didn't watch was Transformers Animated, and that's a damn shame.
That's true.
Yeah, that's really the best one. That isn't
Transformers
called
1 is getting lots
Transformers
of good
1.
press, though. Still.
Yeah, it really sucks. Whatever Transformers does, they're like, well, we're fine. You want good storytelling, and you want memorable characters. Fine, here you go. And then everybody's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Well-
what's weird is again that Hasbro did almost no advertising. It was like lots of people talked about how it didn't happen. And they did that again. I can't remember what the thing was. The other thing they didn't advertise and then it just flopped.
Battleship.
It was the Dungeons and Dragons movie. That's great. Honor Among Thieves
Oh, it's
with
fantastic.
Chris Pine. And I've forgotten every other actor that's in that, even though one of them was in it and was also really, really good in that movie. Yeah. Oh, I guess Hugh Grant's in that. That's not who I was talking about.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant is not in the movie It Part 1 or Part 2.
No, but he's in the D&D movie.
He's in the D&D movie.
Okay.
And Heretic, which is a harrowing experience.
Okay.
Anyway,
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, Hasbro, bad at business overall. Just wrecking Magic the Gathering right now again. Like,
What are you talking about? They bought every one of their competitors. They've won the game of capitalism. They clearly know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why they want to introduce microtransactions to the homebrew game that's successful because
To
you can
match
just
it?
have a book and then everybody can play it. Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
that
fucked
already had microtransactions. They were called modules.
No, yeah, but now they want you. I think they want you to pay for horse armor.
But how? Huh?
I'm telling you, they want to digitize the whole thing and make it so you pay for all the different little bits.
I mean, nobody's gonna do.
I know
That's
nobody's
not true.
gonna do it. It will.
That's
it will
not
just.
true.
It will cease to be a thing. That's what they've been actively talking about it. I don't know that they'll actually pull the trigger on it, but they want a live service Dungeons and Dragons, which is a failure. Live service games as a model is a failure. There's a couple of games, there's a handful of games that stand out, but not everybody can afford to play that shit all the time either. So, but,
All right.
yay!
Well, I have a raging heart out again.
Oh, God damn
Much
it.
like
Put
last
that
week.
away. Stop it.
I can't believe somebody named Adolf Hitler would talk to me this way.
I can't. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of that, but I'm gonna figure it out.
You could always go the same way the previous Adolf Hitler went.
You're just gonna have to shave a new mustache on.
It's time to try something new. And that is not being a Nazi.
Yeah, try something new, everybody.
All of this
we are talking over
anti-Nazi-
Transformers, and we're not Nazis.
Yeah, exactly.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings, like Optimus always says.
Thank you, Dan Harmon, for having an anti-Nazi rant in 2018.
2017.
2017.
It was
That
like right
is
after Charlottesville.
intensely salient, and it's on Harmontown. I don't remember the episode, but you should all listen to it because it's exactly the truth.
Amen.